One of the worst things in life is advertising. Whether it's a product, your resume, or a college application, it has to do an excellent job at quickly demonstrating its value. Nowhere is this more important than in the game industry. Overbloated and sugar-coated, the fight for attention on the eShops runs rampant. The shops are overflowing with hundreds of games that come out every month. And to be honest, it's quite overwhelming. Fortunately, a quick advertisement can usually help players decide what game to buy. However, before the age of digital content, where more media is produced for smaller and niche audiences, game advertisements had to use television, magazines, newspapers, and gaming conventions. More often than not though, these ads were only afforded by the largest or most popular developers. At least with online, companies can work with publishers to distribute YouTube ads or buy ad space on other social media platforms. But that luxury was not given to today's topic, No More Heroes. For the uninitiated, No More Heroes is a game series that uses hack and slash mechanics to tell the story of an assassin's rise to the top of the leaderboard. Well, actually, the game series throws more things at you than T-Series uploads on the daily. Even with the script prepped, it's kind of hard to fully explain what's going on with the game series without spoiling it, because it is one of those games that you should just kind of play. But come on. This is YouTube. You guys aren't going to do that, or you're going to already have played it if you're watching this video. Add this uniqueness to also being an M-rated game that debuted on the Nintendo Wii. No More Heroes didn't really know how to advertise itself, and certainly did not have the budget. As far as I know, Grasshopper Manufacturers was just a passion project. Grasshopper Manufacturers is headed by an eccentric gentleman named Suda51. Think of a guy who's really into fashion, music, and media trends, while also having a soft spot for baseball and wrestling. To say the least, I do feel Grasshopper Manufacturers makes games that are more style over substance, but that doesn't stop them from being really flashy and still very enjoyable to play, or having meaningful experiences. Now, understanding Suda51 is important, because in the game, he kinda called out otaku culture's rise to prominence in the West. Or at least becoming more mainstream than originally first thought. In the late 90s and early 2000s, we started to see a rise in popularity for anime. The only thing the game really misses out on is the fact that the internet started to be a paradigm of sharing anime itself through clips online on YouTube or torrent sites. Obviously, that was a very niche community, and it was mostly done by younger people growing up at the time. It would have been kind of hard to catch that pursuit, but the fact there is as much reference in the game for Western otaku culture is surprising nonetheless itself. And that's just one of the little details in the game. I'm always baffled by how few people actually played the game on the Wii, especially since that was the console it was designed to play on.
I realized that a lot of shovelware was on the Wii, but it was still a fantastic game for its time.
I'm making this video so people actually go out and buy No More Heroes 3, the newest installment within the series. I've learned that if I enjoy something, I should probably talk about it. I don't want No More Heroes 3 to go to the way No More Heroes 2 did. See, Grasshopper Manufacturers had to take a bunch of small games in co-development as they worked on it. No More Heroes 2 only had one advertisement before its release, and that was on the magazine of Nintendo Power. Yikes. I actually want to talk more about Grasshopper Manufacturers' library in different episodes, but I'm not going to say too much because I think you could play the third game, which is a spin-off,
No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again.
The game itself is a full-blown advertisement for No More Heroes 3 and Suda51. The spin-off game is interesting because it almost seems like it's being used as leverage to taunt the fan base and say, hey, if you don't buy this game, we're not making a third one. Only because there was a bit of dialogue between two of the main characters that suggests that that might have been the case. I remember a lot of game journalists getting mad at that aspect. However, finishing the game says otherwise, and if you think about it, if you're gonna bring back a main installment to a series after probably what would have been 12 years, well 13 now, it might have been the best approach to make that as an ad. I mean, it did such a good job raising attention to Travis Touchdown that Smash Ultimate put Travis as a Mii costume. But yeah, that's my 5-minute TED Talk on why you should buy No More Heroes 3. This is the part of the video I hate because now I have to do an ad telling you to like and subscribe. Hell, I'll let you even dislike the video. Otherwise, stay safe everyone. I'm your hidden power gem, 52K, signing out.
Now enter the Garden of Madness and play the No More Heroes games.